I just tried to think. Good morning. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Think about it. Hey, Finn. 1 sec, hang on, I'm trying to do something. How's the form? Finn, you see what's happening, don't you? Look we're building a team, we're building an army of people. I've been awake all night, bro, I'm not joking you. I fucking had a bad bleed this morning. You know, like fucking clots are coming out of me, Finn. You know, it's freaking me out, bro. Oh. Yeah, you could say that, Finn. Nah, Finn, the side effects of the medication, they're killing me slowly. Every time I go to the toilet, bro, it's like it's not pleasant, is all I'm gonna say, and it's fucking scary, Finn. But anyway, good morning to everybody. I hope you're so well. I've been awake all bastard night, mate, is all I can say. But it's good to be back, you know. I never thought that I'd get this account back because I'd forgot the password, but I always have a plan B. And in case that fucks up, I have a plan C too. So, my phone has been taken and I had to get another one now. Lucky enough, I had a backup on this. And guys, the picture on this isn't great. It's like I'm getting me other phone the weekend. A different phone. Yeah, you too, brother. Like I said, Colin, between us, we're building an army. We're building a little community. And like I told you, friend, at the very start, I believe in you. And I believe in a few of the other lads too.
Are you home, fam? Shit, you on the road down. Yeah.
On the road, fam.
Are you home, fam? Remember when we used to chill and smoke weed? I was a young'un, used to think you was an OG. When it was beef, we used to dress in black and load heat. Trying to make it through the rain in these cold streets. You know the road, you know the code, you know you don't speak. But you told and ratted on your codies. So for that, you forget that you know me. You will never have a home back in Stone B. We don't condone in that. We don't condone in rap. Nah, no, there'll never be a home for that. Matter of fact, pussy, hold this strap. Go and blow your own brains in your lap. Rap, tap, pussy, tap, tap, pussy, strap back, pussy. Cause you got caught
Finn,
in the rap trap.
we're close, we are.
So on the real, we don't feel for snakes. We ride as we don't deal with jakes. That's that pussy. Are you alone, fam? Yeah, you're on your own, dad. Are you home, fam? Shit, you're on the road, dad. Are you alone?
Hey, Conan. But now, guys, listen. On here, I don't believe that your channel can grow unless people help you. Like, for instance, you see that scouse twat on here, Conan. Conan used to be on the cesspit when I was on it. Conan's probably been around here longer than myself, and fair play to the lad, he shared a few of the lads' channels. So guys, if you're not sub to Conan, can you go and do it? He's been on YouTube longer than myself, and he's a good fella. You know, he's always been respectful to me, and Conan knows the way I am. You know, at least you know what you get with me. You know, and I'm only one channel, you know, and I can only help as many people as I can help, you know, and I asked a few other people to help me, like Sean Wayne, good morning, Eve, Conan, Pablo, and a couple of others, and I actually give a fuck about my team, and I prove that by not charging membership fees, okay? This is much more important. Like I said, look at all them, and here, they've probably gone past them, but like I said, look, John OJ and Jordan. Like I said, Jordan, guys, a few more subs. Good morning, Eve. To get to 100. Colin, aka Finn, is flying. You know, I learned a couple of things about YouTube, so I put that into Finn, and Finn is very good at listening and following instructions, and because he listened to me and followed the steps that I told him, you know, I just wanted Finn to get on 50. He's on 550. Do you understand? It's like Jono, Jay and Jordan. Like I said, that's my back four. Finn, Jono, Jay, Jordan. Then I have Mouse and Spencer in the middle. There's loads of people I can add to that list. You know, at the end of the day, and it's always been about teamwork, and I'm a good captain, I'm a good team player. Any job I've ever done, I've done it with passion and pride and dedication, and I don't give a flying fuck what people think of me on here. If the truth be told, you couldn't wear my fucking jockstrap. You know, none of us are better than anybody. I'm on here to help a few Irishmen grow their channel. Even a few Englishmen, even Scots. It's like, because YouTube has got really toxic and we need more channels that are positive. We need more mental health channels. We need more mental health awareness channels. We need more suicide awareness and prevention channels. Because, like I said, a lot of men especially, we find it very hard to talk about our problems to a doctor or to, you know, because we're men, we're stubborn and belligerent and we keep it in here. And what you don't realise is that anxiety is gonna fucking kill you in the end. But like I said, this is how I always believed that if I got past 50 subs and I got my channel back, I was gonna help as many Irish channels as I can. You know, and I've already proved that, and there's a few good decent geezers in the community like Conan. Even though he's a Scouser, I have a lot of respect and time for him. You know, I get on great with the Scousers. You know, you can't see Scousers, they're the nearest people you'll find to the Irish, and that's the truth. You know, it's a great city. My son lives up there. Last nearly 13 years in Toxteth, you know. And at the start of his journey, I said, Dylan, why do you want to live in Toxteth? He says, why not? Do you understand? Me lads like that, these kids are getting punished for the sins of the father, and I believe that I can help get them funded. And I was like, how are you going to do that? He said, I have a couple of people that can help. And if you go and look at Liverpool City Council, they have not released funding to Toxteth, to Croxteth, to certain high crime, low privileged areas in Liverpool, and they use it for a fucking Christmas party or something when they could invest into the youth. Because the youth of today, if they think you believe in them and everybody's saying that you're not going to be any good, you're never going to achieve this, you're never going to achieve that, you don't want to be around people like that. You want people elevating you and lifting you. Do you understand? We're not here to collide or divide, but I have to decide. Good morning to you, nephew. How are you doing? Like I said, so we've already started this and we're on the one road. And like I said, yeah, I can't stop now. I cannot stop now. Because I see a good group of people all coming together under one banner being mental health. Well, it's a few banners: mental health, recovery, addiction, demons, you know, trauma. You know, I'll tell you something about trauma and shit, right? You need to identify your pain. You need to identify the threat and then neutralize it. You know, utilize it, improvise it. And you can decide it. You see, I am the riddler, not the fiddler. School's always been in session. It's not my fault if you missed a lesson. I can help you with your aggression. And I'm not sitting here effing japping or stressing. I can help you. Shout out to God, call it a blessing. And every single week, every one of my team subs will go up to keep you guessing. Yes, indeed. On that book, I'm here to help the mental health community on YouTube. Okay? And I truly believe, by the way, shout out to Fable for learning Finn the guitar. Bro, you're fucking shit hot on that guitar, you know. You know, you're like fucking Slash out of Guns N' Roses, you know. Brilliant, I think. You know, so fair play to you for helping Finn. Guys, if you've not subbed the Fable's channel, can you go do it? If you've not subbed to Eve's channel, she's on 20 odd subs. She needs another 30, another 28. You see, you have to understand something. If I see something and I can hit it, it's just like a target. I don't miss. And I see a team, good people, and like I said, YouTube is imploding on itself. Everybody wants to be a tough guy. You know, these are jokers. Do you understand? The tough guy. Go on out of that. You ring the police if someone knocks at your door. You get your missus to go out. Just like Hector did. What? He got his missus and she bonneted him. But, so, like I said, it's good to be able to do me lives again. It's like because I genuinely thought that I wasn't able to get back into my account. So I've got 3 YouTube channels. I've got STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER 8 and STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER 2. Now, my backup channel, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER 8, is on 108 subs. You know, and I having to start all over again because I couldn't remember the password, you know. And I was like, I can't believe I did this again. Why didn't you write the password down? I was thinking of all the passwords I could fucking, you know, and none of them are going through. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I haven't got the time to put in the effort that I put into this fucking project. You know what I mean? And it's a very hard project when you're an independent channel. Do you understand? On YouTube, here's how it is. Long story short, people charge membership when they get their channel monetized. Now listen to me. I hope that every channel I try help, it's like one day goes on to have a monetized channel and they can charge people, you know. And I hope, look, I've already said it. One day, it's like here, somebody had to do it, and no one willing to step up. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll start helping people and we'll see if my way works. And my way works. Just ask me mods, they'll tell you. You know, it's like I believe in something, and once I believe in something, it's like a dog with a bone. I can't let it go. And like I said, I seen this happen before it happened. I seen Finn going past 100 subs, is all I'm going to say. I seen the same with Jono when I said it. I see it and I say it, and I write it down right in front of me. And in that order, the way I wrote it down, that's exactly how it's going. Finn's nearly on 600. Jono was on over 100. Jordan is trying to get to 50. Guys, if you're not sub to official Jordan, can you do it? If you're not sub to Jay Sprints, do it. If you're not sub to Finn, Jono, Spencer Mousy, Lee Marvin Hitchman, straight out of fucking Australia, Scott, Ron, Rab, Jerry, Donny BCT, Rob Lee, Solway, Benji, Andrew, Conan, you know, and then over there, the girls. Right, guys, listen, Eve is on 22 subs and she's trying. Eve is on 20 odd subs and right. So Eve needs another 20. But like I said, the way I see things is, it's like there's a good bunch of people, okay, and it's like if you believe in something and you really believe in it, right, and you know it's going to work, you do it. Because shame on some of the YouTube community. Like, you won't even cancel your membership fee for 1 month and make a video for your fucking members. You know, why don't you do it? Because you're a greedy bastard. You're getting paid money off fucking people on YouTube. The least you can do is at least make a short for them. Put their name in the description of your video. You know, but you won't do that, will you? Because you're only interested in that. Come here, listen to me. People is more important than profit. Growing an army of fucking channels. Now that is what you call nourishment. You know, like, and because of me, myself, and I, and Finn, and Pablo, and a few more others, it's like this is working, you know. You know, I can't help it. I believe in this, and it's working. And I said this would happen last year, the year before. Nobody believed me. You know, I'll make a prediction, and 7.5 times out of 10 I'm right. So 1 in 8, I'll take that. It's like, but the whole my whole passion is seeing loads of different channels that have mental health issues, that have alcohol issues, that have drug issues. You know, that society will always beat you to a pulp, you know, and until you go through addiction and until you break, you can't fix yourself. You know, you have to really break, you know, to know what you're made, you know. And it's just in me, you know. I like helping people, you know, and I believe in, like, I've been around this community years, right? Now, Conan has probably been here twice the length of time I have. And there's a lot of the other guys that have been on here a lot longer than myself, but I know how YouTube works and I know how to build a team. And that's all I'm doing. You know, you'll get it one day. Like I said, everybody on that piece of paper there, if they're not over 50 by the time I'm done, every single one of them. Now, there's a few people on there that already have their channels on, they're flying. I truly believe in team effort, and you know what I mean. It is what it is. You know, sui generis. What does that translate in Latin? Sui generis. Yeah, one of a kind. You know, nobody cares about you on YouTube, and they prove that every month by not making shorts for their paying members. I'm a dickhead, me. I don't even get paid membership money, and I still make videos for me mods, for the member, for the unit, for the team, gang. You know, it's like, and it's fucking working. You know, and there's a few people that don't like that. I couldn't give a fuck what they think, because I know my heart is in the right place. You know, and this has always been about principle for me and pride. You know, and believe you me, I've tried. Your face, you always hide. But one thing, motherfucker, we're not here to clash, not to collide, but I have got to decide. Like, you have to understand something. There's a lot of good people that are on YouTube. You know, there's a lot of people that don't leave their home. You know, there's a lot of people on YouTube that have social anxiety. They find it hard to fit in, you know, because they think nobody will understand them. Believe me, listen to me, I've been on the end of a rope. I let a train run over me. Now, according to statistics, 1 in 50 survives it. Like I said, and I learned a lot from suicide. It's like I learned me how strong I was, and there was a few other people that had suicide ideology, and because of what I learned, I've spoke with these people personally on Instagram or what have you, and all it takes is a little bit of self-belief. Even if your family or your mate, your girl doesn't believe in you, I couldn't give a fuck. I believe in me, you know. And I have, like I said, I'm lucky. I've got an amazing missus. I have family. I'm going to be a granddad again very soon. You know, what the fuck have I got to complain about, you know? How are you, Jono? like I said, me chick, I don't know where I'd be. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that, you know. Like in life, like I said, when I first come on YouTube, I really believe I was lonely. And I missed a lot of me mates, and I felt guilty because 1/3 of them were executed while I was over here living a civilian life, being a boring cunt. But I tried to warn them. They wanted that cocaine money, and because of their nickname, they knew everybody would be scared of them. Well, but they're not that scared now because you're dead. You know, I've been around some real fucking G's, proper shot callers. You know, but it wasn't for me. That life, it only ends in 3 places: prison, the cemetery, or a no-mark grave somewhere on the bar. You know, and I was lucky to get away. We come through the fog, and I lost me dog. You know, and a few weeks ago I went looking for maggots and I caught a frog. You know, I went looking for maggots and I caught a frog. You know, it's just like saying an Irishman goes to kill himself on a railway line and gets waterboarded. You know, but like I said, myself and Finn, like when Finn first joined my team, he started talking about addiction, mental health, and I was like, you know, if this geezer's telling the truth, he is going to help this team grow. So I believed in Finn when he didn't believe in himself, and I told him, listen to me, just make as many videos as you can, do as many lives as you can, because I see the goodness in Finn. He wears his heart on his fucking sleeve. But I see the same characteristics with Jono, Jay, and Jordan. So they're the 4 horsemen, right? So there you go. Dublin, 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 Dublin. Me back 4. Spencer, Mousy, Scott. Don't mind that gobshite. Straightouttaballyer, they call him. Yeah, he's a hobbit. Lee Marvin Hitchman, Mr. Ron Andrew Conan, Benji, Rob Lee, BCT, Donny Solway. I'll go with the chicks. Lena, Amo, Louise, Christine, Eve, Precious Saint, Mr. ALD, Mr. Hoax, Mr. Machiavelli, Mr. Fable, Mr. Tim Leeds, Mr. Gibbo, Mr. Top G, Mr. Luke, Sean Wayne, Lucifer J, Jockney, Bosnian. Now, listen to me, yeah? So, there's a few people that I've missed. But, like I said, this is about the team, you know, and so far, I'm trying to grow a little community within a community. Like I said, you get a lot of people on YouTube that won't admit this, right? But a lot of people are lonely. Now, you mightn't admit that to the world. Listen, I've already proven myself. I don't need to say A, B, C, or D. People that are around me that fucking know me know. Call fighting back in it. I used to go on the cesspit and bully people because they were bullying people and saying to people they were going to go to their house and shit like that. So I had to have a word with a couple of people and say, here, listen to me, yeah, don't be fucking threatening that fella. You know, he's not a bad for joining, right? And it's like, one of the main reasons why I was part of that team was because he was getting bullied. You know what? This is on Thomas, right? You know the name, the cesspit. That come from my fucking mouth. And fuckface used that and grew his channel and I helped him grow it. You know, and that's how I got to know like people like Conan and fucking Pablo and like Mr. ALD. I'll tell you who's been on here for a while. Emmett as well, but he's not here. He's dead. It's just a spirit. You know, long story short, he got squished by a fucking meteorite. Yeah, because somebody wasn't in their station. And if they had been in their station, they could have obliterated that comet. But instead, they were in the closet having a kiss and a cuddle. And my ship got damaged. So I had to take affirmative action. You know, like I said, if you're my brother and you're rude to me in here, I'll move you because you're interfering with my work. How are you, Scott? You big bowsy. Like I said, guys, you know, it's a good community of people that I'm trying to bring together, you know. And I always wanted to grow a Dublin team. A group of lads from Ireland, but it didn't end up that way because we have men from Australia. If you're not sub to Mr. Straightjacket, can you go do it? He's all the way over in Sydney, Australia. Shout out to Scott. 1 second. Hang on, I put my glasses on, I can't see. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just the way I am. I don't wear glasses in them. The doctor says I need glasses, so I got glasses and took the glass out. I think they look perfectly fine. If I have a list, everyone will want one. I'm doing. Yes. I'm looking forward to it, Jono. Like, there's a geezer on here and he's called what's it called? He makes little fucking, he makes things for people. What's his name? Howler. Is a Howler head. You know what I mean? It's like, he made me one, right? And I look like Masters. I said, the Howler, no disrespect though. Thank you for taking the time to make one of them little figurines of me. But I look more like Masters. Bro, I'm a midget. I'm about that size and I have ginger hair. I haven't got fucking ginger hair. But there is a few good people in the community that helps. Now, what I'm asking, I'm going to ask Pablo to make Jono a video. I'm going to ask a couple of people, like I said, in this community. Unless you get help, you won't grow. Believe me. Happy birthday, Scott, for tomorrow, you big bowser. Hey, did you order a new blow-up doll on Amazon? Hey, I watched something last night on Netflix, right? And it was called Trainwreck, Woodstock 99, right? Holy shit! 200,000 people come here. Right. I'm going to ask the audience a question, right? And give me a thumbs up. Have you ever gone to a festival and got in a mosh pit? Have you ever did? Scott, I can imagine you doing that now. I've never done it. Fuck that. Have any of you ever gone in a mosh pit? I was watching a thing last night called Trainwreck, okay? And they tried to recreate Woodstock, you know. And on the first day, they were charging $3 for a bottle of water. On the fourth day, they were charging $20. And they were saying that they had a special guest after, what's the name of that band? Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? Played. And then after it, they got off. And the geezer, they put Jimi Hendrix on the big screen, yeah? Says, thank you everybody for coming to the event and supporting Woodstock 99. But fuck you, we're away. You know, the fans, like, over a 3-4 day period, the water went from $3 up to $20 for a bottle of water. You know, so they went mental and they bring out fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, yeah. They handed out 100,000 candles. I'm thinking, here, me, that is a bad idea. I'm the safety marshal. I'm on the phone to the promoter and I'm saying, listen, if you let them light them candles, the whole place is going to go up. You know, they didn't listen. They burnt it down. You know. I've never been in a mosh pit. I've just seen them, you know, and this was insane. Like 200 people, right? Let's say the last night, yeah. I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers played in the rave tent right now. This place was like 50 acres, you know. It was on an Air Force base. But At the very end of the concert, man, they start burning everything. Trailers, do you understand? They were throwing stones and bottles and at MTV producers and fucking hosts and, you know, crazy. I'll be honest with you, I like that many people, like, you know, you could, the heat in the middle of that, you know, I'll be honest with you, it's not for me. I have a fucked up back, mate. I'm not running in a mosh pit and then someone fucking punches me in the face and then either he's on his back or I am. You know, and I'll just kick him. But that documentary, it's called Trainwreck, Woodstock 99. You know, it's like, on the last day, like, imagine charging £20 for a bottle of water. It's like, but bro, I'll be honest with you, it look fucking scary, you know. Now, if you go there with all your mates and all, but after it, like, I didn't realise it, like, but they said that 4 mothers rang up and reported that their daughters had been raped at the event. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. Like, do you understand, right? So, do you know what freaks me out? Do you ever see the way they surf on the crowd? You know, I remember once seeing this fella, I forget who it was, and he ran on from the stage and dived into the fucking thing and everybody got out of the way. And he hit the ground. You know, but it's like, you know, I was watching it last night and women like that were surfing the crowd. Men were grabbing them, you know, inappropriately. You know, but look at, there was a lot of women at that bleeding festival with no bras on and they're surfing the crowd. And people are grabbing them and all, you know, and it's fucking, they hadn't got enough security. And this motherfucker, right, it's like, there was meant to be a rumour that there was someone playing after the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but they just ended it. You know, thanks for coming, cheers for all the money you've spent. But that's a wrap. I'm like, they've just kept these 100,000 candles, mate. This is going to be a big birthday cake. Hey, should I blow out the candles on this? You know, it's like, but I like the commentator, you know, for MTV, she said, listen, we need to go. They were throwing bottles of water, coins, everything they could throw, they were throwing. You know, like this mosh pit, I've never seen anything like it. Like I said, I've never been in one. I'm not a rocker. Do you understand? It's like me bollocks, man. You know, it's like, and the weather. You see, when you mix heat and alcohol together, holy shit. You've got 5 minutes and you have to clean up. Well, I have like 20. And then I'm going to walk with me missus. I didn't sleep well last. I didn't sleep, trainers. I've been fucking bleeding all night. Yeah, I'm just so tired. That documentary that I watched was very good. And then I watched another one, Trainwreck, and it was all about a mayor of Canada, right? He was in some house. He's fucking there with a crack pipe, the fucking mayor. Like that, look. The mayor. And then he said, listen, that's ridiculous. There's no videotape of me doing that. And have a guess what happened? The fucking videotape come out. Yeah, well, like I said, I'll give you a bit of advice about dating. Find somebody you love that you know won't cheat on you. And loves you for you. You know. Like, I'm lucky that way, you know. It's like, I'm a very loyal guy. You know, my first 2 children, I was with them mother for over 20 years. Me and Lisa have been together now over 3 years, you know. Like, I believe that every good man needs a good woman. You know, my missus, I used to be a bowsy, and my missus turned me into a regular housey. A fucking sausage. Yeah, a sausage. Well, Finn, like I said, bro, you see the way all the Irish channels are coming together? Hey, Finn, what did I tell you 6 months ago? This had happened, did I not say it? And now we have a load of channels that are coming in and out here. And guys, do me a favour, yeah? If you're not sub to Official Jordan and Eve, they're trying to get to that first 50. Now, once you get past 50 here, I can only help so many people on one channel, okay? It's like, and I do my best to do that. I have a favour to ask one of you. Can you copy and paste all the fucking channels, Finn, that are in and out thing? Send it to me on Instagram and I'll just bang it on my community page. But like I said, the more people that have channels, YouTube is going to be a better place. You know, and if people want to be toxic, get rid of them. Don't entertain anybody who's disrespectful to you. You know, get rid of them. You know, like I said, it's like, this is lovely to see happen. And it's nice when you see something happen before it happens and you say it. Thanks for coming in, Eve. And guys, if you're not sub to Eve's channel, can you go do it? She's trying to get to her first 50 so she can do a live. You know, and like I said, I'll do my best, but I'm only one channel. Nobody on here gives a fuck about you. But I do. Do you understand? I care about my team. You know, and I've a duty of care to my team. You see, we're building a community within a community. Because if the truth be told, everybody wants to be a tough guy on YouTube and give it all of that. Mate, listen to me. You haven't got a fight in you. Have you many fights have you had in your life? Go on, tell me. Fuck's sake. I'm not interested in all that blase, bravado bullshit. You know, action speaks louder than words. That's me. I'm an action man. You know, and like I said, my way works, and there's a few people that do not like me for that. Well, yeah, to the people that don't like me, you know, my ghoulies, I love you truly, but on your my ghoulie. Like I said, like, I seen the goodness in Finn, and I said to myself, right, once Finn has his own channel, he'll do his YouTube, and loads of people will go over to his channel, because Finn wears his heart on the sleeve, and the one quality Finn has is he's not afraid to get upset on a fucking live. Do you understand? He's not afraid to talk about his ma. I encourage you guys out there, if you've lost your mother, make a few videos about her. Bro, it's not very... But like I said, I have 15 minutes and then I'm going to go have a sausage. But like I said, something good is coming out of this, because a lot of British channels were coming together, uniting the clans, lighting the beacons. That's all I'm here to do, is to light the beacons. I've lit a few already, and here, we're going to carry on. Yeah. We are here to unite the clans and the chans, and we're also here to light the beacons. Light them up, you know, light the beacons. And the beacons are illuminating at the moment. You know, it's like, I'm really proud of Finn, because Finn was from the start, like, Finn is at the start of his YouTube journey, and I was like, right, so number one, he's Irish. He fits the criteria. And number two, the way he talks about addiction, recovery, mental health, suicide. Finn always had to be that guy. You know, and like I said, I had a few conversations with Finn, told him to do a certain few things, he listened to me. And within 6 months, he's gained over 400 subs or something. You know, that's progress in itself, you know, so that's where I believe, you know. I see it and I say it. I knew Finn, it'd bring loads of people to come on his channel because people gravitate towards Finn because of his brutal honesty, and they'll follow suit with Jono, Jay, Jordan, everybody on there here. I guarantee you, everybody that I'm affiliated with over 4 weeks, I said I'm going to share a few people's channels, and that's what I've done. And at the moment, I think this exercise is working, you know, and I believe in the Irish lads. Hang on one sec, hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. My keyboard is playing up, you fucking cunt. I found Finn through here. Well, like I said, Jono, it's like the more people get on board, it's like, it's working already. I fucking told you, Jono, a few weeks ago, I told you, I said last weekend, you'll hit your 100 before the weekend's out. On Monday, I looked at your channel and you're over 100 subs. You know, I see it and I say it, you know. And it's working. And it's a beautiful thing to see. It's nice to be part of something that, you know, you're trying to help a few channels grow, because we need more mental health channels on YouTube, because the more mental health channels there is, the more lives are going to be saved. The more people are going to feel brave and talk about it, you know. It's like, otherwise you're going to have that anxiety there forever. And I can give you a couple of coping strategies that can help you with that. Your breathing as well. I've like 12 minutes, guys, and then I'm away.
Because you're going to find out that while your dad did a lot of shit to you, you're going to have to make it on your own. Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. The world's tough. The world's tough. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness, and it will just hammer you. So
well,
it's time
Jono,
to get back to work. Get back to work.
Look at here.
Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab, because that's where the knowledge came from.
Now,
you need to get to a point
all
in your life
I need
where there's
you to help me to help you.
You've faced your demons.
On one channel.
You're able to hear all your past traumas.
Now,
you're able to listen to them.
All I'll say to you is, in life, we all go through traumatic shit. Well, some of us do. I know the reason why I started taking drugs as a kid, because I wanted to forget. Lighting a house fire and my brother and sister dying in it. Imagine having to deal with that from 4 years old. Fast forward 10 years after the fact, one of my friends died in my arms, being stabbed to death, bleeding over me, all over me, leaking all over me. You know, and like I said, that summer I lost 3 of my mates. You know, it's like Raymond Vickers falling out that chestnut tree and his head broke his fall. There was brain all over the path. You know, on our break in the John's Club, we all went out for a smoke. And we had this place right where the roundabout is in Ballyer, near where the fucking, I don't know whether it's Massey's funeral home, but there. We were out on our break, and Raymond Vickers, he climbed up this conker tree and he slipped and bounced his head off the ground, and his head swelled up and he died. You know, yeah, his fucking head hit the ground, mate, honestly. And you know, within that year, I lost 3 pals. Raymond Vickers, Keith Collins, and Mark. You know, he died of leukemia. One was stabbed to death and the other one landed on his head. You know, how you Cali. But like I said, I learned from a very young age about death and what it does to you. And my ma used to say, right, Jude, God only gives you what you can carry. And I never understood it. I was like, you know, God's a mean girl. You know, like from 4 years old, you know, my future was already mapped out for me. I believed that things happen for a reason, and that morning when I lit that match, it was like a butterfly effect, you know. You know, and most of my life, I was in denial. It's like, you know, I tried to bury it, you know, and it nearly buried me, you know. Like, imagine your brother and sister coming to you on fire, saying, brother, open the door. Jude, open the door. You were babies. You know, but they used to come visit me on fire. So, because of all that, and that's here, that doesn't even go near the iceberg. It's like we all go through traumatic shit in our life, you know, and it's like the only way to come through it is to face it. Do you understand? Because it's not going away. You know what I mean? You can go to Thailand, you can go to fucking Australia, you can go to America, but here you can't get away from this. Understand? It's like, and like I said, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I'm very good at an igniter, yeah. But, like I said, my father, he used to love doing radio and music and stuff like that, and he tried to convince me that music was me mate. He tried to convince me that men don't cry. He beat the brakes on me, you know. You know, and I've always been a certain way, like me dad, like, you know, I miss him so much, but he learned me how to be a man. Don't let him off that ground, or he will hurt you. Don't let him up that way then. Immobilise that cunt. Identify the threat and neutralise it. Squish that cunt like a bug. Yeah. Like that. But my whole reason for doing this is love. I want to be part of a good community. I don't want to be part of that bullshit community where they're all calling each other out and they think they're a tough guy because they had a fight once in their life. Have you ever been shot, stabbed, burnt, drowned? Have you ever been tortured in Cherry Orchard? I have. I was the first one. Our baller was up there to get a hiding, allegedly. And you know what? They were burning me. Hands like that, look, tied behind me back, feet tied like a pig. Also, I thought you were going to roast me. You know, but I learned a lot from it. And like I said, guys, listen to me. A lot of people, they look up to and criminals, and it's all because of the media and TV, and you know, you get a lot of people on YouTube, like, and they're nerds. Do you understand? I'm not a nerd. In fact, I'm a certified nerd. Fucking certified, mate. But before I go, I will say this. This has always been about bringing a few people together on the community, and I've been on this community now 7 years, and there's a lot of other guys and girls that have been on YouTube a lot longer than I have, but Conan has been on here longer than me, and Conan will tell you, Nobody will help you on here unless you pay the membership. That's a fact. You know, and it's like my way works. You know, and I'm a bit annoyed at some of the people on here because they don't give nothing back. They just take your membership and they won't even make a video where to see me. People are much important. And by the time I'm done, I'll have an army standing with me, beside me. I don't need anyone's hand. You know, I can handle myself. But I do need a hand in growing a few people's channels. Now, listen to me. All the lads that's on my team, they work hard. It's like, and it's them that's doing the hard work. I'm only doing my bit. I'm putting their name in the description of every fucking video I make. And guys, can one of you do me a favour? Can you write down everybody in the fucking unit that comes in an hour here, Finn, and send it to me, or one of you send it to me on Instagram, because it's a pain in the bollocks. I just want to copy and paste it and put it into my notes so I don't have to keep fucking writing everyone's channel down one by one. But hang on, right, so come on. I don't know what's up with this. Right, guys, listen, thanks everybody for coming in, and I'll be back on this afternoon. And if you want to grow your channel, keep making as many fucking shorts, make as much content as you can, and every video, every short you make, put people's name in the description of your videos. Your bio, make sure it's that fucking long. Tell the world a bit about your story, about your struggles, about your demons, about your trauma. Because the only way past it is to talk about it. And I know, because I've sat in front of 93 motherfucking psychiatrists in my lifetime. You know, and if I can fucking see a positive, you know, like I said, I knew Finn had the characteristics and he fits in that criteria where you help people without looking for anything in return, and Finn's like that as well, and I love it. But anyway, thanks everyone for coming in. I'll see you this afternoon. Jude McDonald's and I'm done, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming in, guys. We'll see you later on. We out. Archers. My stomach is fucking killing me. So guys, like I said, yeah. Right, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna watch something with me queen. I'd like to thank you all for coming in, and like I said, Finn will probably go live in a little bit. But guys, listen to me. I need your help. Now, if you've got a channel and you want me to share it, let me fucking know. Like, if you've got a story, if you've come through recovery, you're going through recovery, you're an addict, an ex-addict, an alcoholic, or you've got any type of mental health issues, you're welcome in here without the tissues. You know, the riddle and not the fiddle. Our skill's always been in session. It's your fault you missed a lesson. How can I help you with your aggression? I'm not sitting here effing jeffing or stressing. I can help you. Call it a blessing. And guess what? Every day, my mods, the subs will go on to keep you guessing. You know, and like I said, this ain't no joke thing. I'm not messing. And like I said, I already see it, and I'm proud of the lads who's on this team, who's part of the fucking journey with me. You know, and Jill McDum, Guramila Mahagatin, you come. Chucky Erla, Aaron Gabra, Oglan Aaron, and shout out to all our Mars and that, the ones that are here and the ones that aren't, you know. So shout out to all our mammies. And like I said, listen to me. Keep making as much content as you can. Keep pumping out that content every day. 10, 20 shorts if you need to do it. You want to grow your channel, right? Listen to me. Every video you make, every description. Now listen, you don't have to, but if you make a video and put everybody's name in that description, right, half of them are gonna sub back to you. It's networking, you know, and keyword, it's working. My way fucking works. I didn't think it would, but I had to believe in myself, so I said, all right, I am the captain of this ship, so I'm gonna put a team of people together. And we are going to sail the Shelby Mac together into international waters. And the best place to bring an infitel, is out into the middle of the ocean and drown the bastards. Scurrying. Yeah. You're going to walk the plank. I see you coming a mile away, you fuck. But, right, guys, thanks very much for coming in. Like I said, it's nice to be able to do me morning thing again. I thought I was going to lose the channel, but something good would have come of it. Because a few of the lads, they've listened to what I said. I'm like an uncle, a mentor. Do you understand? A big brother to a lot of the lads on here. You know, and I believe in them. And I won't stop until I fucking hit every target. Right, I'm away. I'll talk to you this afternoon.